I mean, I invented the comment sections, obviously, tagging on Facebook, buffering, that's me, I'm the buffering guy.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most absurd and hilarious Saturday Night Live sketches that starred Jason Sudeikis, both during his tenure as a cast member and his return as host.
You're in charge.
You're damn right.
Number 10, Wilson Brothers Funeral Home. In this bizarre sketch, Jason Sudeikis plays one of a group of friends who reunite for their buddy's funeral. However, in a strange turn of events, each friend unexpectedly meets their demise, resulting in a continuous reunion of the surviving ones.
Well, those mushrooms Judy brought yesterday? They turned out to be poisonous. Paul ate one.
Oh, did Judy eat the mushrooms too?
No, Paul realized he'd been poisoned, and with his last ounce of strength, strangled Judy.
Throughout, Sudeikis is tasked with explaining the ridiculous circumstances of each person's death to the Four Eyes character, played by host Jon Heder. What makes this hilarious is how none of the friends seem particularly concerned or sad at the quick succession of deaths, until Sudeikis' character points it out, leading to his own demise.
This is all too much of a coincidence. Who's behind this? Follow the money. Who is making a profit from this?
Despite an abundance of gaffes and bloopers, Sudeikis never breaks, managing to steer the ship to its elaborate conclusion.
This brainiac figured out our plan.
Good job. He was the last one, and now none of them will call me Four Eyes again. I can finally put my glasses back on.
Number 9, Science Room. Jason Sudeikis' long-awaited return as host featured this recurring sketch that had seen slightly different iterations under previous hosts Sam Rockwell and Adam Driver.
I don't study this table all the time, just periodically.
The central premise remains the same. A science teacher on PBS struggles to educate two perpetually clueless kids about the solar system. Initially portrayed as an endlessly kind teacher, Sudeikis' character gradually loses his cool as his students continue to respond with the most nonsensical answers.
This is planet...
Hollywood?
No, Josh, this. It's next to the sun, it's very hot.
Phoenix?
It's a genuinely silly bit, made all the more hilarious by how painfully accurate it feels. In the end, Sudeikis takes out his frustration not only on the students, but also on their parents, nearly breaking everyone in the process.
Every possible way. All right, now both of you, scram, get out, get the hell out of here. Let's go. Lisa, let's go, beat it. Let's go. No, not in front of the camera, you jackasses.
Number 8, The New Boyfriend Talk Show. Being interviewed by your girlfriend's son for his talk show about his mom's boyfriends is already weird.
We have something in common.
Yeah?
We're both huge fans of Mom.
Oh. Yeah, no, she's a cool lady.
Give me an example.
What makes it even more uncomfortable is discovering that you're the guest of his 100th episode. In this sketch, Jason Sudeikis plays the boyfriend, Mike, opposite an adorable and impeccably timed Andy Samberg as his girlfriend's son, Zach. Since it's the 100th installment, there's a special dedication to the previous guests.
I'm the 100th guest?
No. This is the 100th episode. There have been about 130 guests, right, Mom?
Oh, honey, I don't know. Sometimes I think you remember these guys better than I do.
This includes many random individuals, some of whom are wearing the same robe Mike has on, as well as celebrities like Gene Simmons and Mike Johnson. Sudeikis doesn't contribute much more than some concerned grunts and expressions, but that's enough to leave you feeling sorry for his character.
Oh, no. Oh, boy.
So, Mom, who's our next guest today?
Wait, there's someone else today?
Oh, yeah. We also got 2 bands coming.
Number 7, 2 a-holes in a live nativity scene. The main focus in any nativity scene should be on the baby Jesus. That is, unless you're dealing with individuals as obnoxious and self-obsessed as these two.
Yeah, definitely plasma.
It's gross as a chicken.
Oh, no, probably Jaeger.
It's from my hairdresser.
Yeah, but those boots don't fit.
She looks like a rabbit.
88 Lakers.
I gotta
Me too.
go. Bye.
Bye, babe.
Jason Sudeikis and Kristen Wiig play the titular a-holes in this sketch, who surprisingly volunteered to play Mary and Joseph in the scene. However, quite predictably, the two prove difficult to work with. They arrive fashionably late, remain completely engrossed in their phones and chewing gum loudly, much to the frustration of the program's director.
The myrrh.
The what?
The myrrh.
The what?
Myrrh.
The what?
While Sudeikis and Wig excel at their deadpan delivery, the true scene stealers are the kids in the donkey costume. Such good dudes. They never even broke character.
Get out.
It was nice working with you guys. You're good dudes.
Number 6, Anniversary Party. Jason Sudeikis excels at playing the straight man in absolutely ridiculous sketches. In this one, Sudeikis takes on the role of a man giving a toast at his parents' 25th wedding anniversary. However, he's ambushed by a parade of eccentric characters who have a few words of their own to share.
Thank you very much.
One quick thing, if anyone hears of any cops who need psychics to solve crimes, please send them my way. I live above the bank. Thank you.
All right, great, thank you.
It starts off pretty understandably with a cousin, before escalating to a series of individuals who clearly don't belong at the ceremony.
I'm going to be doing a meet and greet tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. everywhere.
All right, thank you, Reg. Can't wait. All right, so, what are you doing?
What?
Sudeikis may not be the most hilarious part of the sketch, but his skill lies in how uniquely he interacts with each outrageous character. Plus, he delivers some impressive background acting, especially when his mic is cut off.
Karab Hussein Amabo. On an unrelated note, for anyone headed to the men's room, give it 5.
Okay.
Number 5, Maine Justice with Jamie Foxx. Just because Jason Sudeikis excels at playing the straight man doesn't mean he can't occasionally dip his toe into the realm of absurdity.
All right now. Okay, y'all take a seat. Y'all take a seat right here, right now. Okay? All right, here we go. I'm about to serve up a heaping spoonful of Maine Justice, you hear?
Sudeikis is nearly unrecognizable as a People's Court-type judge in Bangor, Maine. Or is it Louisiana? Indeed, the running gag here is that nearly everything and everyone in the Maine courtroom seems plucked from the bayous of New Orleans. And no one finds this more absurd than the out-of-towner defendant, played by Bobby Moynihan.
I'm not lying.
Oh. Hey, next time you interrupt a woman in my courtroom, we gonna send you off to a lighthouse crawling with gators.
What?
With each passing statement, Sudeikis ups the absurd ante, repeatedly threatening to feed the defendant to alligators for challenging his authority. It's a ludicrous premise with an equally ridiculous delivery from Sudeikis that eventually shatters host Jamie Foxx's composure.
That's just how we like doing it down here in Bangor, Maine, because this here is Maine Justice. Give it to me.
Number 4, 2012 Vice Presidential Debate. Every presidential election cycle brings with it some great and sometimes not so great SNL political sketches. This one certainly ranks among the former category.
I mean, if you went to the lowest circle of hell, you'd still be 45 minutes outside of Scranton. I grew up there. I love it. It's the single worst place on earth.
Sudeikis dusts off his impression of then Vice President Joe Biden, squaring off against Taran Killam as former Congressman Paul Ryan. Killam's performance is so spot on, it's almost creepy. But it is Sudeikis who steals the spotlight, playing Biden as an edgy alpha male with an insatiable appetite for confrontation.
Singing Joy to the World as loudly and as off-key as I can. I accept the teachings of the Catholic Church, but then, like most Catholics, I ignore them and do what I want, all right?
Sudeikis interrupts and taunts his opponent throughout the debate as his statements get increasingly outlandish. Ryan even claims to have won the Olympics and brings out Usain Bolt for validation. Sudeikis' portrayal is so comically exaggerated, it reportedly unnerved Biden himself.
To the young people out there who are worried they're never gonna see that Social Security they're entitled to, I say, don't worry, homies. Big Daddy Joe's got your back. Peace out.
Number 3, Weekend Update, The Devil on Penn State. In 2011, Pennsylvania State University was rocked by a scandal involving a football coach that left many deeply horrified. Among those was the devil himself, or at least his portrayal on SNL.
You seem upset.
Well, yeah, of course I'm upset, Seth. I mean, I'm the Prince of Darkness, but I'm not a monster.
Sudeikis reprised the infernal character on Weekend Update, expressing genuine shock when informed of the allegations. No surprise that he had been in the dark, considering he is literally the Prince of Darkness. Addressing the students who protested the firing of the head coach, the Devil warned that their misguided actions would live forever on the internet, his very own creation.
Do you know how bad that made you look? All right, there were cameras there. Those pictures go online and live forever. I mean, that's why I created the internet, you know? So bad decisions would live forever.
He then declared his intention to resign due to the pervasive evil and return to his old job as a customer service rep for Time Warner Cable.
All right, this story sucks, okay? Evil isn't what it used to be. That's all I'm saying.
What are you gonna do now?
I'd probably just go back to my old job, I guess.
Which was?
Well, I was doing customer service at Time Warner Cable.
Oh, that makes sense.
Number 2, new girlfriend. When former cast member Fred Armisen hosted the season 41 finale in 2016, Jason Sudeikis also returned for a surprise guest appearance.
Watch what happens when I kiss her neck. Watch this. Where?
The two starred together in this sketch, with Armisen reprising his role as the intense and snobby Regine, now the brand new girlfriend of Sudeikis' character Michael.
We're being rude. Please have some champagne. We are celebrating tonight.
Oh, great.
Moet, wow. What are you celebrating? Averageness?
As usual, this role just serves as an excuse for Armisen to unleash his craziest antics and attempt to break everyone in the scene. This time, however, Sudeikis matches Armisen's absurdity, going so far as to eat guacamole off the host's shoe after it accidentally ends up in a bowl. Ultimately, Armisen succeeds in his mission, cracking up nearly everyone, including the typically resilient Vanessa Bayer.
Here, try the flatbread pizza. This is...
Flatbread pizza? What are we, in line at Legoland? No, thank you.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Parent-Teacher Conference. This one had us all seeing parent-teacher conferences in a very different light. When a couple sits down with their son's teacher for an assessment of his academic performance, things take a weird and steamy turn.
Are you available?
I mean, in what sense?
Tutor our son.
Sudeikis takes on the role of the teacher, who strikes up a flirtatious exchange with his student's mother, portrayed to hilarious effect by Ego Wodim. All of this intense interaction unfolds right in front of the husband, played by a bumbling and increasingly alarmed Kyle Mooney.
What, are you gonna put me in timeout?
I don't know, you deserve it?
You tell me. You're the one in charge.
Say it again.
The escalating tension between the two keeps on building, with as many sexual innuendos as possible, before culminating in one final, forbidden outburst. Safe to say that poor Skylar now faces a new math problem: a divided home.
I'm not messing around, okay? I'm gonna count to 3. Hold these. Okay. 1, 2, 2.5.
Which of these ridiculous Jason Sudeikis sketches is your absolute favorite? Let us know in the comments.
Look, I love my job, but sometimes I gotta relax, okay? And this year, I'm gonna blush now. I'm gonna blush.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.